don't know if you've got plans this evening, but if you're free, you're very welcome to stay for dinner. It would be great to have you. There's quite a few people around the table, but there's always room for one more. Well, we're on to 3 John this evening, and 3 John is a lot about hospitality. It starts with those now familiar themes of, wait for it, that's right, love and truth, as John writes to Gaius. There are 3 kind of sections in this letter. Each one of them starts beloved. You have a real sense of John's love for Gaius and of his longing to see him, to be with him as well. And that's how the letter ends. There's much more I'd love to write to you, but actually I'd love to see you more, so it can wait till I see you in person. And John commends Gaius for showing hospitality, even to strangers, to other Christians who have come to visit him. He's welcomed him into his home and fed and watered them and enjoyed fellowship with them. And so John commends him and encourages him. We all need a bit of encouragement at times, don't we? Well, he gets it from John, who encourages him for showing him hospitality. You know, often we make hospitality complicated. It should be very simple, actually. Just opening our doors when we can safely and welcoming people into our homes to share our lives. And perhaps in this time when we're not able to do that freely, many of us are reflecting on how we do hospitality and how we might welcome people into our spaces in the future. Well, Gaius is a model of doing it well, but there are others around who seem to be doing it badly. And John warns Gaius about them. Don't imitate them. Kind of people that offer out what looks like a gift, but there's a risk. Just watch yourself or you might get hurt. And what John's saying is, don't be put off, but actually try and do it in a way that you know is right and safe. Even if others are doing stuff that's risky and dangerous, well, you know how to do it in a safe way to keep that gift safe, removing risk in order that other people can remain safe. And as we reflect on how we open our homes, of course, that ability to maintain boundaries, to think carefully about how we do hospitality in a way that preserves our safety and the well-being and safety of others is at the heart of it, isn't it? It's about truth and love and keeping other people safe, respecting their identity. All of that stuff is so crucial, lest we risk hurting other people. But there's always a need to take care in order to avoid risk. But it doesn't mean it's not possible to do that which is good at all. And that's what John seems to be encouraging Gaius to do. Even where others are getting it wrong and people are getting hurt, don't throw the baby out with the bathwater. No, just instead think carefully about how to do things safely. But you go for it, Gaius, says John. It's a letter then about love and truth in action. And it's a letter about longing as well. John's longing to be with Gaius, to encourage him, but also to share in ordinary life with him. This Christian life is about love and truth, but as I've said several times in these videos before, we can't do it by ourselves. We need people around us to encourage us, people who are further down the track, those whom we look up to give us a well done, those who we work alongside as we look at each other in the eye to say, that was pretty good, wasn't it? As well as reflecting on what we might learn and how we might improve. And also when we're the benefits of other people's love and grace and generosity, as we would do, of course, to encourage and to give thanks for what we've received. So there's lots here in a very small number of verses about the gift of love, about working out truth, and about hospitality and not being put off from doing good, even when we've been burnt by the way in which others have done it. That's all those letters to John then. That was John 3. Tomorrow we move on to Jude. Join me then.